Okay, welcome back to Politics and Profits. My next guest has appeared on this show many times. She's a transformational life coach, a spiritual coach, and has a series of new books coming out. First one hitting here in July of this, right around the corner this summer, a couple days away, actually. The name of the book series is The Book of Human Empowerment. Let's welcome back to the show from Phoenix, Arizona, Vesna Maddock. Vesna, good to see you again.
You as well, Rick. Thank you. I guess the book just left you speechless.
It left me speechless. So the series is The Book of Human Empowerment. You are a transformational life coach. So there's all sorts of thoughts running through my head here, little powerful thoughts. What is the series, The Book of Human Empowerment, about? What do you expect? What can your readers expect to get out of this series of books?
Okay, great questions, Rick. So there are 33 of us authors in this series of books. And the main theme in all of these three books is about how we show up in life on a daily basis. And so it's about the authors, how we do that, but then it's also about helping other people, I say human beings around the globe, all right? This is a time where the communication and our purpose is so important. So for this first book in this series, it is about purpose and mindset. Okay, so these are two things which are very important because that is how we show up in the world. And if I may take the opportunity to explain, so that so many of the authors are actually talking about their own lives and how it is that they found their own purpose. Being a transformational life coach, spiritual healer, and all of the other things I do, I guess I took a slightly different stance in the book. Because what I talked about was how there are, I would say, primarily two ways that we do find our purpose. One is by, for example, if a person had an issue with substance use, and then they got that under control. They have been clean and sober for a period of time. And so because of the things that they went through, the hardships and everything, they decided, this is what I want to do in life. I want to help other people who are struggling with addiction. Another person may have had a physical disease, or maybe someone in their family. They were cured, and then they decide, I want to go into the medical field. So you have some people who, through their own experiences, found their purpose. And for other people, I say that maybe it came pretty easily. Maybe that's from birth. It was like, this is what I'm going to do. This is what is my passion. And so what I did was also talk about karma and reincarnation. So for some people it may seem, oh, this is kind of strange, but to me it's all interwoven. Everything is so connected in life. And when people hear the words karma and reincarnation, so often people will say, oh yeah, I believe in that. But then when really talking about it in a very deep dive, all of a sudden people say, wow, I never knew that. Okay. So with reincarnation, it's how from past lives we have done this perhaps many lifetimes. And so that's why it comes so easily to us.
And now you gave, well, that's quite a topic right there. And you talked about what the readers can expect from the series of books. What about book one that comes out in July?
Well, that's what this book one is all about.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
Purpose and mindset.
Yeah.
And then for the second and third books, it will be about community and trust. So each book is going to have its own theme.
Okay, so purpose and mindset. Okay, I understand. Do you think, Vesna, that there's any particular individual who this book is of purpose and mindset is attracted to? In other words, everybody ought to be interested in purpose and mindset. But as you pointed out, you used an example of someone who may have been formerly have a drug addiction. Do you feel there's a certain segment of the population which might gravitate towards this message more than another group?
Well, hopefully it will resonate for all people, but perhaps those individuals who find themselves kind of struggling with what their own purpose is. And so when you have 33 authors talking about their own lives and what happened growing up or as an adult, if there was let's say a traumatic experience or something, okay? And then this is why they decided to take this path in life. Mm-hmm. So I feel it would be helpful for anyone, but especially those who are not sure what to do with their life right now.
Okay, and Vesna, the book will be available on Amazon?
Yes. So I don't know the exact date yet when it's going to be coming out, but I'm anticipating July. And it will be coming out on Amazon. Once it does hit the bookstore, so to speak, it will be free to download for the first 5 days. Oh. And after that, yes, which I think is fantastic. Yeah. So no one has an excuse of why not to get the book. But then after the first 5 days, it will also be out in paperback. And at that point, people can buy it at any bookstore, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, whatever.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, Vesna Matic, we appreciate you joining us. The series of books is called The Book of Human Empowerment. You're one of 33 authors around the world. It comes out, book one comes out in July, Amazon and in bookstores. First 5 days free, and to download. And it focuses on purpose and mindset.
Yes.
We thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Back with more after this.